Hey guys, it's Mia, and I just got Moriah Elizabeth's character guidebook, so I thought I would use it to inspire some art. So basically, I'm just going to be flipping to a random page and using the character that I flipped to as inspiration. So it looks like we got Strawbella, so we're going to do like a strawberry kind of dessert themed character. And then I'm going to flip to a second character. Let's see who we get. Oh. Let's try that again. So we got Baby Blob, and I've decided to use my Create This book as where I'm going to draw. So it's going to be a Baby Blob strawberry dessert themed character. And I'm just flipping to random pages, trying to figure out what page I want to use. And clearly none of these pages are going to work for what I'm trying to do. So I'm just going to keep flipping around until I finally find what I want. Okay, so I found this page, and I think this will work for what I'm trying to do, because I can just kind of do whatever I want, different characters and whatever. So it says, create nonsensical creatures. Draw made-up creatures. Be sure to name them. This guy was kind of creeping me out, but anyways. So I drew just the basic shape of a blob, just kind of a circle, and I added the arms and legs. And then I added some little ears and some like little baby hairs. The ears are just to kind of make it like an animal. I was kind of just going for a fox, but then I drew the face, and I think it's really cute, but now it looks more like a cat. But I'm okay with that because I really like cats. And my cat Daisy is actually laying next to me while I do this voiceover. I just darkened up the outline and made it look a little bit better, and then I did decide to name her Straw Baby Cat. I can't really think of an actual name, so that's just what I decided on. Daisy literally just sneezed on my microphone, so, ew. But anyways, I added some little, like, dripping, like, frosting, I guess, and I'm not really sure about the baby hairs, but I'm gonna try to make it, like, strawberry leaves instead to, like, bring out the strawberry theme more. So I changed them to strawberry leaves, and then I also added a little tongue, and it kind of makes it look a little more like a dog. But I think it's kind of fixed once I color it. I decided not to add whiskers, but I think it still looks like a cat once I'm done coloring it. So this is how it turned out. I think she's really cute. I decided to go for a calico cat. I'm not really sure why. I just thought it would be cute to add some little spots. So I tried starting to draw a little dinosaur, but I did not like how it looked, so I got rid of it. So I decided to draw another cat, and as I was drawing, I was watching Sullivan's Crossing, which is in like a little forest kind of area. So I thought to draw a bear, and then I didn't really like the tail on the cat, so I fixed it a couple of times. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep it, but in the end, I did get it to where it was good enough that I decided to keep it. I ended up doing like a blueberry muffin cat, but it ended up more like a cheetah. And then the bear, I was trying to go for like a purple sauce, I guess, on it. I didn't really like that, but I couldn't figure out what color to do. Daisy's just joining me. So I changed it to the same tan color as like the mouth area, but I didn't like that, so I just colored over it and made it just a brown bear. I didn't really combine it with anything, so it doesn't really go with the prompt, but I thought it was cute, so I just left it. When I finished the bear, the first thing I thought was he's a little chonky, so I decided to name him Chonky Bear, and then we have Chester the cheetah and Strawberry Cat. This is the end of this page, so I just ended up signing and dating it. Let's move on to the next page. So this one, obviously I already did the whole page, but the prompt was to create a neon page, so I drew a little ice cream shop with like bright colors, so I think this one turned out really cute. This is one I did a while ago. As you can see by the date, I did it in July, but I wanted to show it because I never showed it in a video. So I just did a basic drippy background, and I wanted to do something on top, so I asked my brother's friend what I should do. So he said I should draw my favorite Pokemon, so I drew a Jigglypuff. For this next one, it says, create a reminder. Write something you should always remember. So I decided on doing inspirational quotes, and on Pinterest, I have a folder of some. So I just looked at a bunch from there. Some of these I just remembered, but most of them I just read off my Pinterest folder. So I did an Outsiders reference, a How I Met Your Mother reference, some Boy Meets World and Girl Meets World ones. Of course, I did a Benson Boone song. And then just some random quotes. I don't know what those two are. They didn't say who said them. And then on this page, I did a Winnie the Pooh one, some Dr. Seuss ones, this kind of random one, and then I did one from the Bible. And then I wrote the date at the top of the page. Okay, now I'm switching to my Create This Book 3, and I found this page that I already started. Oh, there's another one I already started that I need to finish. Anyways, I found this one. I did probably the most basic option for creating a transformation. I did caterpillar to butterfly. You can't really see it. So I finished the drawings already. I just have to color them. Okay, I finished the page and I decided to only use colored pencils because I just didn't feel like using the markers, especially since most of the drawings are pretty small. And it didn't take me super long. It's just like a basic page, but I thought it was cute. I just did a monarch caterpillar and a monarch butterfly, even though the design on the butterfly doesn't really look like how a monarch butterfly looks like. I was just kind of doing like random lines and like swirls because I didn't really want to like look up a picture of a butterfly. I didn't feel like being like realistic or anything. I just wanted to color it. So it's the right colors, it's just not the right like design, but it's so cute. So yeah, that's the page. And then the other one I found in this book that I need to finish is this, And then the other one that I found in this book that I need to finish is this one, which says to make a quilt. So I just basically did a bunch of random drawings. That's so bad. This marker is like watery. Why is it like that? So since they were already kind of like outside the lines and messy, I just decided to make that the style, and then I'm gonna add a black outline with a thinner Posca marker. Okay, so that's how that one turned out, and there was already some black dots on it. I think it was from this page, and then I closed it, and then some of it got on it or something. So I just added more black dots to make it look like it was supposed to be like that. So for the beach one, I just colored it with colored pencils, and then for this one, I used Posca markers, and I wanted to use some colors that I didn't really use as much. And then for these two, I added a black outline, and I think that one looks a lot better. And this is the finished page. Okay, this is the last one that I found that I need to finish. It says draw items that you need to survive, so I already drew them all and I colored most of them, but I just need to color these last couple on the bottom. Okay, I finished this page, so I signed it and I wrote the date, and then I also added that because the day that I'm finishing this, it's actually my cat's birthday, so I just wanted to add that. So yeah, that's the page. I think this one turned out really cute, and I just like the style that I did with it because I used colored pencils and then I outlined it with a Posca marker, and I just like how that looks. So that's all for this video. I know it was kind of short, but I did show quite a few different pages that I did. So if you want to see more videos like this, I have Create This Books 1, 2, and 3, and then I also have Draw Your Journal. So comment this emoji if you like this video and you want to see more art videos, and you can also comment specific suggestions of what you want to see. Thanks for watching. Bye!